Good morning, everyone. It is Christina from P&W Flips coming to you with a list with me video. So I want to go over just a quick, easy little tutorial on how to actually list an item. This is a fairly easy process. There's just a couple of key little pieces of information that you want to keep in mind. So here we go. So to start off, you want to go into the selling tab and click on, pretty much create a listing. And you can either choose an item, like you can search for it and choose an item, or you can build one from scratch. I try to just go off of other postings to make it a quicker process. But you do want to be kind of choosy with this. You want to make sure that the item is actually the item that you are wanting to list. And then you also want to double check that the description is correct, because if theirs is listed incorrectly and you don't check that and do anything, yours will be. So here I had picked one. We are picking photos. You can select up to 12, and you want to get as many photos as possible. So even if some of the photos I put up don't seem like they necessarily have to be in there, I like to fill the thing. I personally like to buy things that I can see almost all the angles. It just helps with that transparency. And now I am cropping my photos. This just gives it a cleaner look, and it's just the way that I prefer. In a previous video, we did a photography, to take photographs with me, and so you kind of saw my setup. It does give you the option to remove the background. eBay does. And this I'm just showing you. I don't do this very often, because I do use a plain white background most of the time. So you can just go don't apply, and now we're gonna crop this one. I just like to get pretty close to the item. So I only have one or two more photos to crop, and then we will move on to other effects that eBay offers on the videos or on the photos. You can adjust the lighting. There's a couple of different options. I do suggest maybe one day just coming in and playing around, seeing what all your options are, seeing what feels right for you. So as you can see, when you're adjusting the brightness, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it can on some things, so you just want to be careful. And then I always like to double check my photos, making sure that everything looks legit. Now we're going to check and add some details. I didn't change very many things when I was checking through this listing. Everything seemed pretty on point. I just added just very few minor details. So now I'm going into the pricing. I don't typically do auction, so I'm going to hit the buy it now. eBay will give you a suggestion, and in a previous photo or video, I had talked about this item, and it was only comping out at around $20 at that time. And now it's comping out closer to $40 to $50. And I have to believe that has to do with the time of year it is. This is the time that people are gonna start wanting to buy Christmas stuff so that it gets to them on time, in case of any delays or anything like that. On this item, I am doing free shipping. It's a fairly light item, and now I am going to prepare to go and weigh and measure it. So here I am with my scale. I like to keep all of my stuff kind of together like a little kit. So here we are weighing it. You will see my handy dandy measuring tape in 2 seconds right there. I like to keep it all together next to my scale. That, some Post-its, a pencil. I have a little drawer thing under my cabinet that I keep it all in. So makes it pretty easy. Nice little station. And then you'll see that there was another item. I went ahead and just weighed that and measured that as well, and then stuck a little sticky note on there. So I'm just adjusting all of this. This isn't one of those items that's probably banned in another country, so I am going to try to do international shipping with this, or the global shipping program, I should say. That is something that you want to keep an eye out for when doing international shipping. I like to preview my listings just to make sure everything looks a-okay. And then I always save it as a draft because Gabe and I go through them together before posting them. So there you go. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and we have some fun things coming for you. You have seen little tidbits of our storage unit where we hold all our eBay stuff. It is an absolute mess. We are going to be organizing that and filming it and showing you. So you are going to come along with us to organize this beast. So stay tuned, turn on your notifications because it's coming October. Thank you guys.